We are talking about a famous artist, Inger Margrethe Larsen from Denmark, who got her education in art from Royal College of Art, London. She is enlightening the world through her amazing work of art. She is an excellent expert in jewelry design. She is also very much passionate about those common people who are playing an important role to make the life beautiful, and in fact she wants to award them their great work. Nowadays it is rare to find such personalities who talk and work for humanity. Inger goes to the cities and villages in the search of artists who are producing their arts of different stages, and she would encourage them and give them medals. She would also hold an exhibition show their talent to the world so that people could realizing such artists who are moving towards and living among them. Inger came to India for 6 months and visited places as she could, providing medals and encouraging. She held an exhibition in Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, and also in Jaipur. During her exhibition in B.H.U, a research scholar in painting department, Mr. Mithai, who is also an artist, got acquainted with Inger, and he was much inspired by her and finally had an interview with her about what she is doing for the artist and artistic world at large. Namaskar friends, I am Mithai. It is pleasure today that is a very special guest with us, a famous artist Inger Margrethe Larsen from Denmark. She has completed her art education from Royal College of Art, London. Let's know some important thing about a renowned artist, Inger Margrethe. How are you feeling about this interview, Inger Margrethe?
Well, I'm very happy to be invited to be interviewed.
Yes.
Especially because I, as an artist, like to share my artwork.
Yes.
Specific about this art project, Medals for Everyday Heroes.
Yes.
So thanks for the invitation.
Yes. Where was your awareness of art awakening?
I should thank my parents to give me that awareness about art culture. In a very early age, they took me and my sisters to theater, to music events, to museums and art galleries. Even in a young age, maybe you won't have the ability to appreciate, but we were giving the opportunity to see these things. So that's definitely some people I like to thank. Also, when I did in my primary school, already in an early age, from 8-9 years old, I went to an after-school club where I learned different creative crafts work, especially using the sewing machine. That's where I learned to sew my own clothes and learn to make my own design, different patterns on the dress, for instance. So yeah, in a very early age.
Since you have been studies art from Royal College of Art, London, so what do you feel the most important thing about that?
The most important things I learned from studying at the Royal College of Art, where I did my master's degree. I believe it was to be in an environment full of creativity. You have various different departments and all these facilities, great facilities, and a great expertise and knowledge available. That makes it really incredible years for me at the Royal College of Art. I also, by doing an MA, it's these years was about defining my own path, defining my style, my concept in a way. So it was a journey, great journey. We also had the opportunity to exhibit our work several times during these 2 years. We had work in progress exhibitions, and then of course our final exhibition. So we are, can I say, we are almost treated like professionals. But I must admit, the most tremendous impact from the Royal College was all the expertise, knowledge that was available, and all the opportunities, different competition I could apply for. So many opportunities to take part in.
How is the atmosphere for art in Denmark?
In Denmark, you ask me about the atmosphere of art. I would say in Denmark, arts and design and craft, we have this definition, less is more. I can see the contrast from India to Denmark, and in Denmark we have a very strong tradition, specific this less is more, that our art and design is very simple and functional. And that you can even see it in furniture, in architecture. So this is definitely something to mention, that less is more in Denmark. Compared to India, I believe also we have colors, but you are a more colorful country than we are in Denmark. So that's also something I can learn from your country.
Today's most people are running towards science and technology. So how much it is needed for the people to attentions to art?
I believe that science need art. They need the creative skills from these people who are artists, designers. So I believe there needs some collaboration. So you might say that people are running towards science, but I think that science, to be innovated with science, you need a creative mind to keep innovate new things, to compete with other countries and other industries. So I believe that that art is always going to be there, but sometimes the science industry needs to acknowledge that to develop, they need the artistic mind to help them further develop.
Please about something this medal project.
Well, it's like an extension of my exhibition, Medals for Everyday Heroes. I already did interview ordinary people about why they need a medal, asking them, have them portrayed. With this, I've been visiting a school and ask the students to design their own medal in paper, and questioning them why do you need a medal? So they were all creating different medals in paper and then write on a post-it why they need a medal. So it's like taking my project further out to the public, both to clarify my concept about medals for everybody. Everybody is a hero. I did this school project with these children, and they designed their own medal, and I asked them, please write why you need this medal. So it's again giving themselves a pat on the shoulder and saying, I can have a medal. And it's like an extension of my exhibition, Medals for Everybody Heroes.
Today has become very easy for the artist to present himself through social media, but earlier these things were not available. So how useful is it for artists?
Well, I believe that the invention of internet, Facebook, all these social media things, it helps the artists to promote themselves. So you can sit in a remote village, and actually if you have your smartphone, internet access, you can make people aware about your existence, about your artwork. So it's a huge step, a positive thing for the artists. Just see the danger is that if you lose some qualities, so when you look at all in the media, you see a lot of different art. I still think it's important to see art in life, to be there in person. So it's not just an online gallery. But definitely it's a positive thing. You have the social media to communicate your art.
Your education related to metal. So from where it gets ideas?
My inspiration to create an exhibition around metals. Years back, I had this fascination about metals and questioning. I think that's the big thing for an artist. You should give questions to yourself. Why does this exist? Now I was asking myself about metals. Why do we have these? Is it only meant for the few people?
Yes.
Only meant for the sports people in the Olympic, or the Navy, or the Royal Air Force? For the few, what about the common man? What about my neighbor? Maybe there's something to appreciate. Then again, I looked at the metal and I said to myself, I want to change the complete concept, the look of the metal. So I wanted to get away from using metal like gold, bronze and silver. So I deliberately choose to make it in plastic. So again, about modifying something that's already exists, but modifying it in my own personal way. And to say something about these metals, I made them completely white, so people make up their own story. So it can be a bit provocative that you just show white metals. There's no history in them, but I want people to create their own history to the metal. And again, having colorful ribbons. So all the thing about this to modify the existing metal.
At the ending of this segment, would you like to share any of your special messages with us?
Art has many expressions, and some people, they might like the color blue instead of the red color. So just think that when can you define something to be art when no one has the right answer? I believe art is about questioning things and our surroundings. In that sense, the truth will have never-ending layers to be explored. And that's what makes art fascinating. That would be my message.
Yes. The information you have given is very information for all of us. You shared such important things with all of us. Thank you so much, INGER.
Thank you.